Okay, after installation of the Talisman wallet, we can proceed to the execution of the first task. And the first task will be the work with the Rococo testnet. To jump to the Rococo testnet, we need to open the portal Polkadot.js.org. This is the main portal where you can work with the relay chains and the parachains, execute some source code, send the transactions, see the information. It's a really big and complex website, and we will start with the Polkadot.js.org apps. When we are opening the Polkadot.js apps, the application asks us to give the information from the Talisman wallet, and you should connect your Polkadot account. I'm already in the Rococo testnet, but initially you're starting from the Polkadot and the parachains. And here, as you can see, the Polkadot and different parachains. Here you can see the Kusama and parachains, and the west end at its Polkadot testnet with the parachains, and the Rococo, it's a Kusama testnet. We need to choose the Rococo relay chain and press switch. If there is something going slow, you can change the client. For example, let's try to back to the parity Rococo testnet, and here the first link its accounts, and we are jumping to our account list. In this page you can find your exact address for this, especially this parachain. You have the common address for the whole ecosystem of the Kusama or Polkadot, but for especially parachain you have the different address, but all those addresses are connected, are related together, and you can find, if you know the one address in the parachain, you can find this address in other parachains. But here we need to copy especially your address to Rococo testnet. Copy again, and the next step, what we need to do, we need to write the Rococo faucet to operate some assets or some actions inside the network. You need to have the tokens, and the first step to start our work in the testnet, we need to get the test tokens. The one of the simple way is just tap the Rococo faucet in the Google or in other search engine, and I'm usually using this link with a triangle platform, but this approach working for different chains. I mean, you can find the testnets not only for the Polkadot and Kusama ecosystem. There is a lot of testnets for the other blockchains, for Ethereum, for Bitcoin, and if you want to develop or try something free, please use the testnet and look for the testnet faucet. Okay, here is the faucet that gives us the small amount of tokens to our address, and let's try to request one test token, and after that we'll try to find the information about transactions and how it was delivered to our wallet. Here is the link. If all executed success, you will see the link to the Rococo subscan with the hash of the transactions that send you the amount of token. We already saw subscan previously, but right now we are diving deep to the technical information of the transactions. And here you can see the hash of the transaction, who's sender, the fee, what's paid for these transactions, and here is the parameters of the transaction. And there is the value, compact, the type of the balance, and here is the number. Here is the big number. I'm asked only one token, but here is the number with the several zero. That means it's a number of zeros after point of the transaction. I mean, if we will send some transaction inside the network using extrinsic, we should keep in mind that you need to write the number according the number of the zeros after the point of the number. Okay, I think it's additional information, but we will face with it. Okay, let's check our balance. In the Polkadot.js, you are definitely will find the amount of tokens on your account in the Polkadot.js.org. Okay, what will we do next? I think we need to send transactions. First transaction in your experience. This course supported by Kusama Treasury. And I propose to send the test tokens to our wallet, what was used for proposal to the Kusama Treasury. Let's jump to proposal with the description of the initiative of this course. We need to jump on chain info, show in subscan. We already use subscan, and here is the information about the voting, and this is the wallet address. Copy it, come back to polkadot.js.org and send the first transaction. Send here, let's choose the recipient of the tokens. We are using the Kusama network address, but sending transaction to Rococo. When we put Kusama address inside this field, we press enter and it's changed to the type of the Rococo network. Please, let's make the small amount, like 1.2 0.001 and make transfer, sign and submit. Talisman will ask us approve it, approve, and waiting for transaction executed. Here is no direct information about the transaction on this web page, but we can copy the your address and jump to Rococo SAPscan, find your address, and you already will see the transaction that you sent before. Here actually we see the first income of the one token, and here the transfer, the small amount of for the another address. Here is the value and the additional information. As I told you previously, there is a lot of zeros, but don't forget that this zeros after point. Okay, it was a first step to our long journey on the Polkadot ecosystem.